Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, and hey, what's up if you're new here? Hey everyone, it is time again for another Empties video. I have a handful of beauty products, skincare, and some other random items. So I've just been collecting empty bottles or empty packaging of things that I've used up over the past little while, and I always think it's so fun to just talk you through what I've used up, if I liked the product or not. I enjoy watching these videos, so if you're watching mine, you must also like them. So just like any of these videos, this is my own opinion, my own experience. If you've used any of these products, I'd love to hear about it. I like watching these also because it just gives me new ideas for things to try. All right, I think we'll start out with skincare related for the face. All right, you will see this product time and time again. This is my Deep Cleansing Oil by DHC, and I solely use this for removing my makeup at night. I've purchased this in a variety of sizes. I really like the one that has a pump. That one is hard to come by. This is the size I can get at my Target, so I usually go for this one. I would like to say a little bit probably goes a long way, but I like to lather it on because if I'm wearing makeup for the day, it's usually a pretty full face. But I love this product. It's an oil. I would use it over and over again. Another skincare face product I'm noticing now with this one, I do have a little bit left. I think it'll get me through one more cleanse tonight, but we're so close, I figured I would just share it anyways. This is the Ocean Cleanser by Osea. I loved how fresh this makes my skin feel. I purchased this a while ago. I think it is a little more expensive, but I love the ingredients and how clean it is. I would definitely consider buying it again. There are some other cleansers I'm working my way through. If you're looking for a cleanser to try, I think you can get a smaller size just to try it out. So I would recommend that first, but it's just this nice refreshing cleanser, and I usually use it at night in the shower. It's a mineralizing marine cleanser, and again, just makes your skin feel super fresh and clean. All right, sticking with the face, these are some makeup products. I gave this mascara a go. My go-to is the Lash Paradise. I tried out Maybelline's Sky High Lash Sensational, and I tried it in their True Brown. I liked this. I felt like it was a little too, it was very like messy for me, and it is a Sky High formula, and I was going to show you this, right? I wanted to show you this is the applicator, definitely for lengthening. I'm finding, I've realized that I want a mascara and a brush that's more volumizing. So a thicker brush that's going to really coat my lashes and get them to look thicker. This really helps if you want them to look thin and long, which I also like that effect, but I went back to my Lash Paradise. But if you're looking for more of a lengthening mascara, drugstore brand, this could be a good one for you. Another repeat purchase that I've mentioned and will mention again is my Instant Lift Brow Pencil by e.l.f. I get the color taupe. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this product in every single one of my Empties videos, just because it's something I go through because if I'm doing my makeup, or if I'm not doing my makeup, sometimes my brows will be like the only makeup part I'll do. So I just love the color. I like that it's a pencil, and I like their shade range. So once you find the shade you like, I like this even more now. I used to use, I think, like a natural brown or brown, but I landed on the color taupe, and that's the color I continue to purchase. This one's all used up. I already opened my backup. I have a backup on hand in addition to that. Definitely a go-to repurchase time and time again. All right, let's look at more like body care. Oh yeah, I threw this little packaging in here. This is my, I guess it's not, doesn't really help me. I'm gonna have to put the exact name on the screen somewhere for you, but these are the razor heads I buy. I like the refillable razor. This one's by Venus, or by Gillette, and I really like this one. The blade has like a built-in soap bar, so it just makes it really easy to shave my legs, my armpits. Probably not the closest shave ever, so for that I'd probably need a different razor head, but these are my go-to for like just like an everyday shave. I would highly recommend. All right, so for some like after shower skincare, again by Osea, their body oil. I tried this, was it on a whim? Kind of. I think when I really wanted to try this, and then I think there was some deal if I got another item there's some percentage off. But I always thought having a good body oil on hand would be awesome. I like this. It's a mineralized moisture glow. I liked how it rubbed in. It really did make me feel glowy. Not an item I've repurchased yet, just because I do have I think a travel size in it that I'm going to use up. But I also have a couple other oils, like I think by Bio Oil. Palmer's is a favorite oil that I've also used. So I'm using other ones right now, but if you're interested in this, I would recommend trying like the smaller size just to see if you like the scent and if you like how it absorbs into your skin. I really like that it had a pump. That was really great. Just another really good feature. And I love the packaging of these. They're these glass bottles are really great. When it comes to body lotion, I've always really been into either a cocoa butter scent or coconut. And this one by Nivea was really nice for me. Their cocoa butter with deep nourishing serum. This is what I used for the winter months. I just pumped out the last of it. I've transitioned into more of a lightweight moisturizer for my body. And it's also a moisturizer that I haven't tried before that I'm giving a shot. And I really love it so far. But this was great for the winter months, for that deep moisturizer, the deep nourishing cream that I needed just for my legs, my arms, my hands. The winter months here in Minnesota can be pretty brutal. So this got me through the winter. So I'd probably recommend this for colder weather or just depending on your skin type. Probably won't repurchase this one, but when it comes to winter time, probably next year, it's definitely one I would reach for just because it does give that really nice nourishing hydration for my skin. I've been back and forth on body sprays and perfumes this year. This is one I finally used up by Finery. Their body mist pistachio please. I love this one. Since purchasing this though, I've purchased other body sprays, mists that I'm going to make sure I'm using up before I would go back for this one, but I love this scent. Pistachio please. It's like in the name. I believe they make more of a perfume. But this is just the body mist, and I think I was really drawn to the color too. Not that that impacts what's on the inside, but I loved it. Pistachio please. I think you can get these at Target. All right, last but not least, I have a few of these bottles only because I was hanging on to a few of them like over and over again. I would just toss them into my little empties, my little empty satchel where I'm keeping everything. And I didn't share these because I hadn't announced it. But now that the word is out, I am pregnant. And when it comes to my prenatal vitamin that I take, I've always gone with Ritual. I'm on their subscription plan. I love so much about it. The fact that you can get these in that have like a light scent or essence. I think you can get like a mint one or citrus. I go for the citrus. I just like how it tastes. And then it is a capsule. If you haven't heard about Ritual, you can look it up on your own. Maybe I'll show a little picture, but it's like a capsule. And I've always like digested it well. Never had a problem swallowing it. I've recommended it to friends because some prenatal vitamins out there can be hard to choke down. Not these guys. I've only held on to a few, but these are 3 empty bottles I've been using prior to becoming pregnant and then all throughout my pregnancy. And then I'll continue to use these after I give birth until they're no longer recommended. But for as long as I'm breastfeeding, I'll keep using these too. So if you're looking for a prenatal, give Ritual a chance. I would highly recommend. When I'm not pregnant or breastfeeding, I use their everyday, their women's vitamin too. Again, my body responds to it really well. I feel like it's gentle, and I like that it's not this huge pill. It's like a gel, like I said, a gel capsule, and it's easily become part of my routine. And again, I love the subscription feature. Your refill is on the way before you even realize you're running low. So I would highly recommend if you're looking for a great prenatal or any other vitamin for that matter. All right, that is all for my empties. Stay tuned. I will continue to film these. I end up sharing a lot of like beauty products, skincare, just everyday of those care products. If you are interested in me sharing any other type of product or even doing a separate series where I'm sharing like my favorites, maybe I could do like a monthly favorites thing. I always think that those are really fun for me to watch because I know that changes when it comes to like what I'm loving to wear, what I'm eating or drinking. And I could also tie in some makeup and things like that. I hope you guys are doing really great. It is soon approaching spring. We're technically in spring, and today the temperature here, we're looking at a high of like 68 degrees and it's full sun. So after filming this, I'm probably gonna change and then I'm gonna sit outside. You'll find me there. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, guys. I'll see you in my next one.